This is Voice of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea.
This is Voice of Korea. Dear listeners, now we start English language service of Voice of Korea from Pyongyang, the capital of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
We now present the immortal revolutionary paean, sung of General Kim Il-sung. Now you will listen to immortal revolutionary paean, sung of General Kim Il-sung.
You are listening to VOK, Voice of Korea, News Now. Kim Do-kun, member of the Presidium of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea and Vice President of the State Affairs Commission and Premier of the Cabinet of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, inspected the Kumsung Tractor Factory and the Namhung Youth Chemical Complex. Looking around different places of the Kumsung Tractor Factory, he learned in detail about the progress of its second-stage remodeling project. He emphasized that since the project is promoted at the final stage, the officials should acquaint themselves in detail with its overall progress and intensify the planning and guidance on this basis. He said they should take timely measures lest there should be any weak point in all aspects while taking into full account the practicality and efficiency of the production processes on the basis of the party's strategy for developing farm machines and carry on the construction work for each object and system, assembly of equipment and trial run in keeping with the high demand of the modernization goal. He stressed the need to steadily improve the performance of products by strengthening its own technical forces and provide on an advanced level all conditions needed for producing a lot of efficient and good quality tractors and other farm machines, including the maximum efficiency test of new farm machines. At the Namhung Youth Chemical Complex, Premier Kim familiarized himself with the production of fertilizer and the construction of functional vinyl sheet production process and called for consolidating the successes and experiences gained by the complex this year and satisfactorily conclude the planned readjustment and reinforcement projects. Consultative meetings were held on the spot. The youth and students from across the country on a study tour of the revolutionary battle sites in the area of Mount Baekdu visited the great leader Kim Jong-il's birthplace in the Baekdu-san secret camp on the 3rd. They laid a floral basket and bouquets before the mosaic mural of the great leaders Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il and the anti-Japanese war heroine Kim Jong-suk. They looked around the historic relics preserved in the old home of Kim Jong-il and the slogan-bearing trees, Eternal Wealth of the Revolution. That day, they went around the log cabin of the headquarters of the Korean People's Revolutionary Army, the site of the barracks of its soldiers, and so on in the Sajabong secret camp. They are continuing their march, feeling the noble soul and indomitable spirit of the anti-Japanese fighters permeated in the battle zones of the Baekdu. Active efforts are made to train skilled workers needed for the operation of the regional industry factories under construction across the country. North Hwanghae Province directs main efforts to the work of the vocational school, which plays an important role in the training of skilled workers. South Pyongan Province improves the educational conditions and environment with much effort for the training of skilled workers. North Pyongan and other provinces push ahead in a prospective way with the work to upgrade the education and put it on a higher IT footing at the vocational schools in order to train a lot of competent skilled workers of different occupations. Precious successes have been made in the implementation of the education policy of the Workers' Party of Korea as well, when the all-people struggle for carrying out the decisions of the historic 9th plenary meeting of the 8th Party Central Committee is further accelerated in the year-end. More than 1,270 schools, branch schools and kindergartens were built or rebuilt as models, and about 13,100 classrooms turned into multifunctional ones of medium grade and above across the country, with the result that the goal for remodeling the general education establishments set at the plenary meeting has been attained with success. A meeting was held at the Central Youth Hall on the 3rd to mark the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Present there were Chun Chul-hee, chairman of the Central Committee of the Korean Federation for the Protection of the Disabled, officials of relevant units, disabled persons and their families, working people in Pyongyang, diplomatic representatives of different countries, and staff members of their embassies in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and overseas Koreans staying in the homeland. The meeting heard speeches of disabled persons who are enjoying a happy life under the policy of the Workers' Party of Korea and the state on protecting the disabled, and screened a video program introducing the successes achieved in the protection of the disabled in the DPRK this year. Then an art performance, We Love Our Country, was given by the Korean Art Association of the Disabled in commemoration of the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Before the meeting, the participants looked around the photos showing the happy life of the disabled persons in the DPRK. The Sinchon Class Education House, newly built and opened in July 2015, has been visited by nearly 2.95 million people of more than 38,800 units, including service personnel of the People's Army and youth and students over the past 9 years. The U.S. imperialist aggressors occupied Sinchon during the temporary strategic retreat of the Korean People's Army in the past Brotherland Liberation War and cruelly killed innocent people equivalent to a quarter of the county population for 52 days. Today, too, the Sinchon Class Education House draws an endless stream of people resolved to mercilessly sweep away the U.S. imperialists and the scum of the Puppet Republic of Korea in their furious attempt to infringe upon the rights of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea to existence and development. The candlelight action, the People's Solidarity for Sovereignty, the Solidarity for Progress, the Progressive Federation of Students, and other organizations of different circles in the Republic of Korea made public a statement on the 2nd demanding the resignation of Puppet Yoon Suk Yeol and repeal of fascist laws. The statement said the Yoon Suk Yeol regime is making frantic efforts to eliminate the opposition forces wielding evil laws in a bid to get out of the ruling crisis. Citing the fact that it sent the fascist police to ransack the Jeju Sibo in October as it reported the struggle of the people from all walks of life for the impeachment of Yoon Suk Yeol, the statement denounced the regime for suppressing the press. It stressed the need to oust Yoon Suk Yeol hell-bent on fascist oppression at once and abrogate the evil laws. And that's the end of the news. This is Voice of Korea.
Here is female group singing in male chorus, Dear Father.
신청은 기대하시죠.
Now we present light music. Friends, let us sing of the affection.
This time you will hear the song, A Small White Boat Carrying Our Yearning. A small white boat with many legends. Are you going with the fragrance of cinnamon tree? Are you going to sing a lullaby of the moon? Are you going to the window of the party central committee that underwent hardships preventing the storm of the time?
Now here's Trumpet Trio. We feel sick for its warm embrace.
existence and activities. The Workers' Party of Korea, with a nearly 80-year-long history, still regards it as its mode of existence and activities to make selfless, devoted efforts for the good of the people. The respected comrade Kim Jong-un, General Secretary of the Workers' Party of Korea, said, "Times have changed a lot since the days of party founding, but its mode of existence and activities, sharing will and woe with the people and standing in the vanguard of their struggle, remains unchanged." He advanced the slogans, "Everything for the people and everything by relying on them," and led the entire party make selfless, devoted efforts for the good of the great people, and made a climate of respecting, loving, and depending on the people pervade the party rank. At the first conference of chairpersons of the primary committees of the Workers' Party of Korea, held in December 2016, the first of its kind in the history of our party, he called on the participants to become true servants of the people and meticulous mothers who are armed with our party's noble outlook on the people and people-oriented philosophy and make selfless, devoted efforts for the good of the people. In his famous work published on October 10, 2024, he emphasized again that the officials should become faithful servants of the people who embody loyalty to them as one of their inherent qualities. Making selfless, devoted efforts for the good of people is the eternal mode of activities and existence of the Workers' Party of Korea, led by Kim Jong-un.
So far, you've been listening to an account titled Mode of Existence and Activities. This is Voice of Korea. Now we present the male solo and male chorus, Ode to the Mother Party.
Now here's light music for violin. The road we go willingly.
Now male quintet and male chorus. Let's keep the revolutionary face to the death.
This time, we present the Song of Magnolia from the revolutionary opera Song of Mount Kujang, created in 1973 under the wise guidance of the great leader Kim Jong-il.
난 곳
Now you'd enjoy violin ensemble. Socialism is ours.
Dear listeners, with this we conclude the English language service of Voice of Korea from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Voice of Korea presents its English language service for Europe between 15 and 16 hours UTC, between 18 and 19 hours UTC, between 21 and 22 hours UTC, and between 13 and 14 hours UTC on 7,570 kHz and 12,015 kHz. For North America, between 15 and 16 hours UTC, and between 13 and 14 hours UTC on 9,435 kHz and 11,710 kHz. and for Northeast Asia between 4 and 5 hours UTC and between 6 and 7 hours UTC on 7,220 kHz, 9,445 kHz, and 9,730 kHz. Goodbye, this is Pyongyang.